All right, we should be coming back online. Took a little longer than I thought it would because I had to, beyond restarting it, once it installed, it wanted to do a whole process. It is neat for some people, I guess, not as much for me, but they have essentially built into the Streamlabs plugin that you can multi-stream through it. So let's say you didn't just want to stream to Twitch, as I would have done in the past. You can then multi-stream through this. In the past, they used Restream, and now they're just building it in, so it's much, much easier now, I guess. But we're not doing that. So I have to manually tell it, don't do that. But all right, that's fixed now. I was gonna do a whole thing, but I think we should just kind of get into the game. So let me go ahead and send this over. I am gonna quickly fix the webcam because I feel like it's way too tight on my face. Way too tight. So we're gonna zoom out a little bit, set it to 150, and then I'm gonna move myself up. Nope, down a bit. That works. And then for the DCAM, I'm assuming we're just gonna say 75. And then I'm gonna go down here. And then I mean, that looks good already. That looks good. Yeah. Just keep it as this. What? It's fixed for next time. So, okay. Last time we ended up, I need to make sure before we do anything else that there's no copyrighting music playing. There it is. Turn that down. Can't have that playing. So last time we worked really hard and got the mansion. I switched out the AI, so it's no longer going to say daddy every 5 seconds. That's way too much. I couldn't have it. Plus, having a Jarvis like AI is much, much cooler. So a couple things off the top. I switched some stuff around in terms of warehouse management. Supposedly, this is a better way of going about it. I honestly didn't know. It's whatever. So we are now focusing on having them gather cargo and shipments, pharmaceutical research, cash creation, sporting goods, and South American imports. One thing I didn't know, and it's something I learned as part of this whole thing, was the fact that these are actually tied somewhat to your biker businesses. So your cocaine lockup, your weed store, whatever, weed warehouse, these kind of things are tied. So South American imports, I believe, is the cocaine business. Sporting goods, I'm not sure, but I think I have it written down here. Sporting goods is the bunker. Cargo and shipment is the hangar and special cargo. Pharmaceutical research is the meth lab. And then the cash creation is the counterfeit cash. But while they are connected in the sense that you need to own these MC businesses, you essentially don't need to kind of do anything with them. You just need to own them. They run separately, but but for you to be able to do this in the nightclub warehouse, you need to essentially have the businesses in place. So that's a cool thing I figured out. So we're going to have them continue doing this. One thing I also found out, and it's what we're going to be doing from now on. So I obviously knew that you can switch out the DJ, but I figured it was more of a whom's music do you like to hear better or more. Like, that's what I figured. Turns out it's not the case. Well, it is a little bit that case, but what it actually is that it'll actually reset the popularity level as well. So you obviously want your popularity level to stay. I don't have a good view of showing you how high it is. It's maxed out right now. You can see the line here. It's maxed out. So whenever you switch the residential DJ, it should essentially then set it back up to max. And then we can essentially, whenever a day goes by in the game, we will just go back here, get a new one in, and then rebook them. We could get these two as well, but I don't think there's a reason to. I think we should just rebook between the two of these. I think that'll do just fine. So what we need to do before we get to do much else is I just moved the gun running business. So now it's saying I need to set up the gun running business. So we'll see how that goes. I tried out a little bit myself. Trying to getting some basic stuff taken care of. Yeah, it didn't really go so well. Let's see. None of my cars are outside. I moved a couple cars here, although not all of them. Just it was the bike there, and then I'm assuming my car is somewhere around here. Or not. Or not. Okay, can you tell me where my car is? Come on. There it is. The looks should be there. So it's probably outside on the road waiting for me. So let's get the gun running system up and running again, because that's going to earn us a pretty good profit. I was searching a lot trying to figure out whatever was the best business or the best location for the bunker. And it didn't really seem like there was a full consensus at like which one it was exactly. But let me see. Let me pull up the map here. We're just going to do it while we're in the air because it's fine. So if you go, I'm going to turn everything off. So there were two ones that people talked about the most, which was this one, I believe, the Chumash, which is one we were before, and then there was the Farmhouse Bunker. People like this because you are close to the road, or yeah, to the main. And then other people like this one because it was close to the highway. People thought that whatever you were going to be doing was usually close over to here. Some people, again, preferred what's over here. It was kind of up to whatever you wanted, I guess, at the end of the day. I did one selling route, or one round of selling in Los Santos, and obviously it's fairly close, but it was on the complete opposite side of Los Santos. So I had like 3 monster trucks that I had to drive across everything to kind of get to actually, sell it. And at the same time, I started getting like military guys after me. It was, I guess private guys, but private military guys. I don't know how to describe it. Merryweather type people. But yeah, it caused some complication. Didn't really go so well. Now I'm going to try going over here. So I'm essentially going away from what seems to be... Some people like it. It doesn't seem like there's an entire agreement on which one is better, but it seems like people are... What they are in agreement on is that that these two ones here by the farmhouse or the Chumash ones are the best one. When I was reading up on it as well, it seemed as if like when people were writing articles about it, they were just like, don't get the farmhouse. But they were basing it on the fact that you were going to get griefed by other players, which I think is probably true. If you're in an online public session, you are probably going to get griefed a bit. But I'm not going to, deny that probably is what's going to happen. But on the other hand, Rockstar has essentially made it completely fine if you want to do all this stuff in a private session. and not have to deal with other players. What, and I guess I didn't really think of this, but I found out that what they're essentially doing instead is that they're saying, okay, so you don't want to actually have to deal with online players. That's fine. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to encourage you to do it with online players. So they essentially, the way they've set it up is that if you do a public server, you will earn more money. So for example, there are several ways I think still potentially of messing with the server so that it thinks you have bad internet or something like that, and then because of that, you will get like you'll get your own public server for at least for a bit of time. Oh. Oh. Bad start. But I don't know. I think so. I don't remember. I think it was like 5, 10, maybe 15% boost you got in sales if you did it in a public session. I don't know. Like, I think I'm fine with not doing that. I understand that some people probably really want that profit, but I think I'm kind of fine. Honestly, I'm good. I'll take the pay cut if it means that I don't have to deal with other players. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I did a ton of research. I also did into some of the various ones that I hadn't done before. So the bail office, for example, I think that could be a fun one to get eventually, but right now I'm not like super like invested in having to get it. Partially also because, or mostly because, it's not a high value passive business, meaning you don't earn a ton of passive money. It's not you can't earn good money with it, but it's a lot of active work that you have to be doing. You have to actively be going in there and doing some serious work. Similarly, right now, so I checked up on the agency. That's a thing that I did briefly check out when it was first released, but I didn't really do much with it. Turns out you need to do, I think it was something 200 of certain missions to maximize how much like in-game daily money is earned into the safe, essentially, for you to pick up. And I've done maybe 1 or 2 right now, so yeah. From what I understand, like you're adding like 100 something bucks every single time that you go in and when you go in and actually do the you actually do these kind of jobs. Before we go in, we'll see if it works. I want to see, can I quickly go by the gun store just in case, because if I can, I don't know how much armor I have. No, okay, I'm good. Perfect. I just, like I said, I did the gun running stuff and I got my ass kicked pretty heavily. Okay. I'm assuming someone's gonna come and try and beat my ass, but for now, I guess we're fine. This thing isn't particularly fast, so I'm gonna have to use a lot of body armor getting back. Ugh. Cooking Bell Farms. It's 8 lovely kilometers that I have to drive. Hopefully, it's nothing, and no one's gonna stop me. I don't know if I've stolen these or bought these and I just deliver them back to the bunker myself. I don't know. Who knows? But this is the initial stuff I kind of wanted to do, just because now that I switched over to a bunker, you need to set it up again, apparently. I'm not a fan of that, but sure, whatever. So I have to set it up again. Now that, once we're back, once we then set up the bunker, we should be, hold on, let me see. Global Signal's about to go live. Okay, no, we're fine. Sometimes it's not connected to it at all. Other times, whenever it goes public, that's when the NPCs spawn to try and kill you, but not in this case, luckily. After this, the next step is we're going to get a car wash. I looked into it, so this is another one of the businesses that I haven't gotten yet, and there isn't really a ton of profit in it in itself. Even though, actually, this is another thing. One thing that I quickly got to kind of understand was the fact that you need to kind of, if you want to like make some serious dough in the game, you need to keep an eye out for what Rockstar has made like a special thing to do that week. So the primary thing they want you, the player, to do this week is some of the legitimate businesses, like the car wash. So they have essentially tripled the income that you would make, as well as the RP you make from it. But what they've also done is they've actually made it so that you can get a free car wash. And as I don't own any car wash at all, this is a great entryway. Also because my understanding that even if you have 3-ton multiplayer, we're probably not going to make a ton of money off the car wash. But what it does open up for us to do is it opens up the ability for us to essentially purchase some businesses beside it that are also considered legitimate. One of them is a helicoptering touring thing, assuming where you can have tourists go up in the fly them up in the air and show them around Los Santos. But yeah, and the other one is Smoke on Water, something like that, which is the weed shop. So we're essentially gonna be buying those two, and my understanding is all three of them, so that includes the car wash itself, essentially, while they don't make that much money themselves, you are essentially getting a multiplier for other businesses. So I think the car wash itself is for car wash itself, I believe, was for the cash creations. I have that as a document forgery, one of those two. And then you also, I think it's the cash, because this is a laundering business. But and then the Smoke on Water shop, obviously it's a weed store, so it's gonna add a multiplier for your weed business. I think it also goes over the nightclub stuff, but I'm not sure. At the very least, it should give us a boost in profit for the actual weed shop itself. I will say, so I'm probably not going to do as much MC business this time around. Last time I was going to do all of it, but it sounds like some of them are like so low profit that it's not even worth spending your time on, both in terms of getting them supplies, but also selling the stuff that you get from there. I'm probably still going to sell whatever I have there in the various businesses, but what I'm probably going to do is I'm just not going to restock a lot of the motorcycle businesses because they're not really worth it that much. And then, yeah, the last thing, or the other thing that I want to do today is, nice. Lord and Sidulon deliver this to Ammunition to earn cash and RP. Okay, I can do that. How do you want me to go about that? It's saying, oh.
Oh.
You can assign staff. Okay. Isn't it not just gonna do it the way I was before, even though we just moved? I bought everything, which turns out was a bad idea. I got a little confused in the menu because I was like, wait, I'm not sure what I have in my current bunker and what I don't. And then it was like, oh, you get like it was something. I got a little confused about what it was trying to tell me. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I got a little confused at what it was trying to tell me in the menu about the money. So it's like, I guess I'll just get the most expensive thing. Turns out, bad idea. Do it on both. The thing is, this isn't gonna be my primary focus. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna probably do other stuff as well. I also haven't unlocked all the research stuff, so this is a great way of kind of like slowing down the other business while making sure that I also still am gonna be able to make a profit off of this thing. much slower, but it's still going to be a profit overall. I want to figure out what the hell this is. Deliver the excess weapon parts. Sure. This is just going to be me driving a truck again? I don't mind that. I really don't mind that.
Okay.
Okay, sure. I'm just going to drive. Don't mind if I do, don't mind if I do. I have 15 minutes to get there? No problem. I went over to become the biker leaker or whatever, like do the biker business instead of the CEO one, because I found that a lot more of what I actually like, a lot more of the business that I look at, actually you're allowed to do them as the bike leader. Also, we're gonna have a couple guys with us here. Okay, they're not an issue yet, but they're gonna be on me in a second. And we still got a little bit of ways to go. I don't know why they're not attacking me yet. Okay. There it is. That's what I wanted. I'm going in third person. Are they really? They're that far behind? Okay. I'm hauling it. We got a kilometer to go. But I think they're also getting fairly close. Maybe? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I have no clue how close they are. Oh, they're gone. Okay. Well, that was nice and easy. It was almost like nothing was happening. I was gonna max out the accelerator anyway, like... nothing really was different other than for a second a couple guys was after me. Maybe they're gonna continue to be here once I park the car. But I'm done. I made 50 grand. All right, I'll take it. Do I have any loose money that I need to worry about? Deposit. Do I have anything to deposit? I do not have anything to deposit. All right. I don't know why. I thought my car might be here, but just send my car here, would you? I forgot to check whether you can sell garages. Last I checked, it's a pretty annoying way you have to go about it. Like, you have to replace it. So you can replace it with something cheaper and get part of your money back. But I don't know if you can fully ever sell your stuff. Okay. So next up, I wanted to do the, oh, all right. So I have plenty of work for tomorrow. Next up, I wanted to do the, what was it? The car wash thing. So let me check my notes here. Hannah and Kona visit Martin Madrazo at the airports. Yep, I'm guessing that's it. Should be with you now. Yeah, appreciate it. I don't see myself doing that often, but I was at the bunker and I figured, what the hell? Let's go for it. It was fairly easy anyway. Yeah, Lester, shut up. Look, I don't got no one to play with right now, okay? So we're just not gonna do that. Plus, I have other things right now I want to do, so. Eventually, sometime in the future, hopefully, yes, I'll be back on board. I want to do that. Look, back in my time, when I really was into GTA at first, the best we had were the original Heist, and they were pretty good. But unless you have someone to play them with, they don't work. It's not that fun without like, if you don't play with people whom you know. At least, like, you don't have to know them personally, but like you need to have some sort of teamwork. Dude made a bad turn there. Bad turn. That's on him. If you try to argue that I shouldn't be driving as fast as I was because it makes it harder for me to brake, you can go fuck yourself, because I don't care. But what was I talking about? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Look, we're going to the airports, and once we're there, we're gonna have a chat with Martin Madrazo. From what I understood, it was a fairly brief cutscene that we're gonna do, and then it's just simply gonna open up. Like, we're not actually gonna be doing a mission, from what I understood. Maybe I understood wrong. We'll see. But from my understanding, it was nothing more than kind of like a cutscene that we had to see, and then we would be able to kind of get into it. Like, we should be able to essentially just get them afterwards in the Mace Bank foreclosure site. So it should be nice and easy. We're just gonna we're getting there as fast as we can. The GPS thinks I'm wrong. It doesn't think I know how to get to the airport, but I do. It may not be the legal way of getting to the airport, I'll admit. It's a little bit sketchy considering I'm going against traffic right now, but nevertheless. Hey, yay, yay, yay. Wait, do we have to be upstairs? I can fix that. Hold on, I can fix that. The beauty of having a car that can fly. I'll just switch the level real quick. Alright, let's get out of the car. I made some tunes to my DeLorean. I wish I thought made it look a little bit better. Contact Martin Madrazo. So let's see what this is about. But yeah, I got a face paint. So he's gonna look a little silly.
You.
Hey, bud.
You. Get in. Quickly. You good? You ready? Yeah. All right. Come on, driver. Let's go.
Si.
Okay. So this opportunity, it's big, my friend. This guy, his name is Favor. He's a banker. The banker. Every dollar in this fucking town, it goes through him. He's my guy. He's El Rubio's guy. Anybody who's in charge of anybody, their guy. And here he is now. He asked for you personally. I'm surprised it took so long. Now listen, just let me do the talking, okay? Your style of conversation, it's so, well, you know.
Ciao! I'm only here for 24 hours. If they're serious about this, they'll show me the property. How many buyers can they have in a state that pays 80% tax?
By the way, don't mention his fucking shoes. Okay. Knock, knock.
Ah, Martin.
Here he is. Hello, how are you, Mr. Favor?
I am well. Patricia, Miguel, they are?
Oh, fine, fine.
Ah, I've heard your name from a number of my clients. You've made some of them a lot of money, directly and indirectly. To others, you're just, well, a blot on their accounts. Martin has told you about me? Well, fundamentally, I offer financial services. It's all very technical. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Most financiers help their clients to minimize tax. I help mine pay just enough to keep the accountants away. Very important if you wish to enjoy all this.
Exactly.
A financial network such as mine requires a number of businesses who are willing to collaborate. I am offering you an opportunity to be such a partner. My people, your people, it will be mutually beneficial. Mr. DeAngelis here has compiled a portfolio of suitable possibilities, just small to begin with.
Yes, there are a couple we could start with.
I think perhaps the details can wait until I am out of earshot. Raf is one of my most trusted consultants. He will ensure that everything is running smoothly. And should anything stop running, well, I am certain you will tell me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Gentlemen, come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
Great. All right, then. Thank you for your time, Mr. Favor.
Of course. Goodbye, Raf.
Watch your step, kid. Gracias, gracias. You know, Ralph, you should meet my son, Miguel. He could show you around.
We already met. Bahamas 2 years ago.
Dale.
Yes, sir. So, the businesses you want to invest in, these are legitimate enterprises, low profile, cash intensive. I found hands-on a car wash in Strawberry. You want to start there. Meanwhile, I'll run some background checks on a couple of others, potentially very lucrative if you decide to purchase them. Just run them, show them some love, you know? Just keep that cash flow moving. We need a steady, legit revenue stream. Then, I get a tap on the shoulder from Mr. Faber, we mix in some cash assets off the books, and...
Money laundering.
You say it how it is, Mr. Madrazo. I respect that. I do. Old school. Boom. Anyway, if you choose to go forward, I'll fix what needs to be fixed. You get what I'm saying? I'll take care of the books, you take care of the problems. Mr. Faber says he wants you to be the boss, so hey, you're the boss.
You got that? Okay, looks like we're here.
Yep. Beautiful. Hey, just one more thing, you know, between us girls. You mentioned my boss's name to anybody? Anybody? We both end up like his last guy in LS. Dead, obviously. Think it over, huh?
To be young and scared. Good luck. Vámonos.
Yes, sir.
Well, I can't really take my guy as seriously anymore. just due to the fact that well, he looks a little silly. Look, he's actually wearing the mask, I think it looks cool with it's a tattoo that he has. I think he looks cool with the mask on. But the minute we're forced into a scenario where it doesn't show the mask, it looks stupid. All right, so now we should have a car wash into here. And one of them should be free. Hopefully it's a Strawberry one here. Oh, there's literally one available. And it's free. Wouldn't you know it? It's free. And then I can pay to have it colored in different ways. Wow. I don't know. The whites. The white's probably it. Yeah. I'll pay 10K. 10K is nothing. No, I'm here. You don't need to guide me any further.
Hey, you got hands on? Yes, come see the place.
All right, I will. I'm literally here. I'm just. You left me here. We left together here. What the fuck do you mean? Come see it. I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell to go in. That's all. Thank you, Rockstar, for making it free, so I don't have to spend $1 million on this.
Well, this is it, your humble car wash. Dirty money comes in, clean money comes out. Now, obviously, we should wash the occasional car, you know? We need a little clean money to balance the books, but more importantly, we need a lot of dirty money. Just boot up this laptop to see what jobs we got waiting. Also, if you want to be in Mr. Faber's good graces, you want to solve problems in the network before he even knows about them. Work with his big clients, keep things running smooth. But listen, I know you're very busy, very important, so if it's something small, you can just call me, all right? That's safe side catching, huh? You want some liquidity? It's right here for you.
Okay, so the way I'm understanding the way this whole thing works is you can do a bunch of dirty work, like Mr. Faber stuff, money laundering. But then request work from Mr. Faber. Payment
Zero
will...
pressure, no expectations. But, Higgins Halitours, though, huh? You thinking about it?
But essentially, so there's a heat meter in the bottom right. We won't make any money at all in here if the heat level is too high. Wash customer cars to reduce heat. So you want to do both.
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP
Oh.
treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this hot stuff.
Okay. I wanted to try this anyway, so this is fine. But honestly, I'm not sure how much work I'm going to be doing here. I'm not buying the car wash to wash cars or even do any of the work related to it. I'm buying the car wash so that I can buy the businesses connected to it. Which is going to cost a little bit of money, but I think it's going to be well worth it. It's going to be all well worth it. Beautiful.
The owner says the car keys are in a lockbox in the property. You just gotta grab them.
Oh, that's a close one. That's a close one. I think there was even a little bit of a paint swapping there, but I mean, there isn't really paint on this car. It's metal. it's brushed metal. That's all it is. It's literally no. In fact, I'm removing color and taking his color. That's the paint job swapping that's happening here. Paint swapping is happening. Oh! Hey, yay! As far as I see it, you know, you drove into me. The end. Oh, that's a nice looking car. Like the car keys. Oh. Beautiful. Let's make sure we get it back in one piece without too much damage. Okay, I'm gonna need more of it. This car feels modded. I don't know what it is about it. It feels too close to an actual car not to be modded. All right, normally I would drive in first person, but I think I might be a little better off in this case in third person, just to have more eyes on everything, just to make sure that everything is gonna stay nice and neat. I don't mind breaking a few traffic laws, but if we can keep, you know, any scratching of the car to a minimum, I would be very happy. But here we should be able to really let her rip. There it is. Beautiful. Oh, I want to go down. Oh, beautiful. I thought this is one where like it you can drive off if you wanted to. No. Okay. I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. No issues at all. But then we haven't had any weird situations yet. So. All right, time to go through the car wash. Used to be pointing towards. There it is. I feel like it was, but all right. I just wanted to try this one time just to see what it was like. There it is. It turns out also, so I was kind of curious because last stream I simply exported the VOD from Twitch, which is something I've done a lot more in the past, but I stepped away from it when the Yakuza streams kind of broke because of it, or the last Yakuza Kiwami 2 stream did, because there was some cover-ready music there I didn't know of. Turns out, apparently, I was streaming in 720p, not 1080p, because I hadn't actually told OBS to run with the correct settings, essentially. So you can set up a bunch of settings, and then I essentially exported them, and then I imported them afterwards. And apparently, I didn't enable them. So, in short, stream was 720p. That's also why it was 30 FPS at first, because it wasn't using the correct settings at all. But we fixed that, and now we fixed a little bit more, and slowly we shall be back to the greatness that was the stream before. There we go. Yeah, it's helping me for a little bit actually more than usual to run third person. I think normally when I'm playing the game and I'm driving just at full speed constantly, I prefer first person because it feels like it gives me a little bit of better view how to get like past cars, like in between them especially. But third person gives me a much better view of where other cars are, which means it's much better when I have to actively avoid hitting them, especially at lower speeds. Oh, my car's still here. Beautiful. Let's park it the way that I found it. There we go. Do I have to? Nope, we're good. This is crazy looking, dude. Just deliver your car. Hey, we got a tip. We got a $2,000 tip. That was not worth my time. Oh, I can't go into it again.
Review just in. Beautiful work, excellent service. Fell in love with the guy on the phone, 5 stars. Uh-huh.
Okay. I do also want to keep an eye on a couple things, but essentially what I'm doing right now is I am just paying a lot of money for getting a bunch of stuff sourced. There we go. The one thing I need to figure out now, maybe I need to go back to the office to do that, but I need to figure out how I buy the 2 connected businesses. Oh, no, I can do right here. 850. I mean, if it isn't now, when should I buy a green-collared office? You know what I mean? Yes. And then I also wanted, I guess that's not as important right now. That's something I want to do eventually. But that should increase my profits for weed sales. What's this one? It's a clubhouse. Okay.
Smoke on the water, huh? Excellent choice. Perfectly legal, nothing shit.
Perfect. Okay. Next up then it is the, let's see here. What was it called again? Acid Lab. Complete story missions from Drug Wars. This one's going to be a little bit more complicated. Why don't we actually head back for now, and then I check on some stock on some couple things, because while they should be cheaper, I still don't imagine it's going to be super cheap to do this at all. So let's go ahead and head back home. And then to the mansion, not my house here, to my mansion. And then we'll check on what various stock we have. Because I paid for a lot of hanger stuff and also a lot of crates so far. And so what you're essentially doing, from what I can tell, is you're telling them to just kind of source stuff, and sometimes they're going to source one thing, sometimes they're going to be 2 things. So I don't know how much I actually have locked up right now, but for a little sale, should be pretty good. Regardless, what we're going to be doing next is going to be a little more complicated.
Boy, whatever you're doing, stop. Some of Solly's crew have been stuck up. Hostage type situation.
What?
You think you can sort it out for the geezer? Or have you got other fish to fry?
Fuck off.
Shit. Okay.
Hey, I got other things to worry about myself, alright? I don't know what the impact of doing what I just did was, but hopefully it's not bad. Okay, let's head back inside for a second. Just check up some things. But we need to do the Drug Wars missions. Hey, thanks. We need to do the Drug War mission. And supposedly... So the way it works is you don't really buy the vehicle you use for this whole thing. You essentially buy upgrades for it. The car itself is unlocked through the work that you do. So we need to go upstairs another level there. Oh, my cat's up here. Nope, it's downstairs. My bad. I still haven't been able to pet the cat, but my dog's in here. Yay! Hey, buddy, how you doing? It's been a long day. It's good to see you too. Love you, buddy. Love you, buddy. It's good to see you as always. You've been a good dog all day? That's good. That's good. I just realized we're in the wrong business, but this is going to be able to keep an eye on. Okay. Weed stock is significantly up. Document forgery is also up. Meth lab is also up. Cocaine is up. We got a couple things we could do. Let's sell... I didn't boost any of the businesses yet. So go ahead and do that. And then let's sell it. I don't know. We're like half stock, so maybe at worst it's 2 vehicles.
It's sale day. Okay, we're throwing this stuff out with a truck.
Doesn't seem like it's anything too bad. Sure. Give me the oppressor. Nice and fast. It looks, from what I can tell, and maybe the icon is incorrect. No, it's 2. It's 2. At the very least 2. I mean, when I did this before, this wasn't bad. I literally just had to drop the stuff off. It was just time consuming is all. My goal as well today is to make 1 million if I can. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Start by this truck. So yeah, it's just gonna take a minute to get there is all. But last time there wasn't any complications. I literally just drove there, delivered the stuff, and then went on my way again. And unlike before, I only have 2 trucks, not 3 trucks, so that's good. That's what we want. So we're just gonna go do this, and I think the weed one as well, and then we should be good. And we'll see if the Smoker and Wander stuff actually has done something. It's all about maximizing power, but this is gonna get us 200 something. Okay. So this is the 4th of the way towards 1 million, which is pretty cool. That we're already making that much. I wish there was music here though. Oh, I miss the days where I can sit here with you guys and listen to Phil Collins. Oh, the days. I came across, I re-watched a couple old clips recently, mostly for inspiration of what to play. I came across some old GTA clips, and I think there was literally one where, like, I had the game blasting one of the Phil Collins songs, if not the Phil Collins song that's in the game, and then I was just singing along to it. Damn it, I wish I could do that these days. I mean, I could put the radio on again, but then I can't broadcast the game audio at all to you guys. And as far as I know, I can't differentiate it. Like, I can't have the music play for me, but not for you guys. I mean, that is unless that I, like, run it outside of the game, that is. But I don't think I can run the in-game radio separately from the other part of the game audio. So, I think it's better I just leave it off. You're a bit more aggressive these days when it comes to copyright. Fair enough. We shouldn't be stealing this stuff, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Can I get, at the very least, a streamer safe radio, something like that? Hopefully they'll have that in GTA 6, because I feel like you're gonna lose out on a lot not having that music there. So at least having some sort of ambiance, so to speak, there is I think would do a lot. Oh, we're already here for the first delivery. Okay, cool. First delivery. Drop. All right, 2 kilometers for the next one. We get the oppressor back there, so this shouldn't be that big of a hassle to deal with. Plus, it's 45 minutes that we have to do this, so... And I can tell you already, it's not going to take that long. I think I did it in like 20 minutes last time. Like, it wasn't that bad. I you know, look, personally speaking, I am an enjoyer of Euro Truck Simulator, although I do play it kind of aggressively in the sense that I always try to tune up the power of the truck to such a level that I can drive at high speeds, and I always try to get to the limit of how fast I can get the truck to go without constantly tipping over, which is a whole thing because it also connects to the load you're carrying. If you have a heavy load and the truck isn't really well prepared for it, which depending on the load, it's going to be hard to configure a truck that is going to be prepared for it. But the essential issue that you run into at that point is that it's going to be... Hold on, I need to go third person with this. This is going to be hard to keep the truck from not switching from side to side. There we go. But in this game, it's easy because truck physics aren't the same. I don't know. I have my fun with that game, but then I flip the truck too many times on its side and I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. Future me can figure this out, and then I always just delete that save and start over. Here we go. Come on, big boy. Come on, Big Bertha. Get up the hill. You got this. So, I mean, personally, I don't mind this. This is a nice, lovely little evening drive down the highway with trash that or drugs that we're disguising as trash. This is nice and easy work for me. I don't mind it. Some people might find this annoying. I find this nice and comforting. The only thing that would make this better is music. Copyright's a bitch. Times. Harsh mistress. Here we go. The best ones are these ones where I can actually like drive up to it to a good degree, then drop it like that. Those are my favorite ones because I can actually stay in first person and just kind of drive towards it. We should be. So those are really, really nice ones to do. We only got 2 ones left. We're flying through these like they're nothing, and then we're just gonna grab the oppressor once we're done here, and then we're gonna fly back as fast as we can to the other garbage truck, and then we're gonna do this on a different route because these 2 shouldn't be the same. Last time I did this, it was 3 trucks and it was 3 different routes. I'm assuming this time we have 2 trucks. I'm assuming it's 2 different routes that we're doing. There it is. Drop it off. Oh boy. We're gonna have to make a turn here. Apologies, everyone. Hard turn. Hey, I apologize. Don't you dare make me look like the bad guy. I'm just out here trying to do my job. It's a job I gave myself, but nonetheless, it's a job that I will do. Everyone knows you're allowed to do, you know, anything that could be considered bad as if you're honking at them, because you're essentially telling them, hey, listen, I'm in your lane, watch out. And that allows you to be in their lane, even though you're technically going against the standard flow of traffic. But it's fine, because you honked. Yeah, this one was a little bit annoying to work with, but I think perhaps we can just do it like this. There we go. Kick us out. And then I'm going to look away, and then I'm going to request my motorcycle be delivered here, and it is. Wonderful. Don't you fucking dare touch my bike. Beautiful. Oh! I don't think I've ever ridden this thing really in first person. It feels weird. Like I'm not supposed to. I both love and hate this thing because, yeah, it's kind of fun to have a motorcycle that's basically got a jet engine strapped to it. On the other hand, it's the ultimate weapon for anyone who's just trying to bother people because they think it's fun. Because it is fun for them, but it's not fun for the rest of us. I think the way that Rockstar have done it now is a better way, and I think it's an acknowledgement of the fact that they're well aware that a lot of people aren't having as much fun in the public servers because some people are just assholes. I think from Rockstar's perspective, with the way they've set up the game, they've tried to be like, trying to make it a way where like they want players to kind of become the NPCs that they would normally spawn and make it a little bit difficult, but not to the point that they have been made difficult at this point with stuff like the Oppressor here. I don't think that was the idea, that suddenly you're going to have like flying folks after you. I don't think that was it. There we go. Sorry, bud. Don't touch my bike. Okay, you listen to me? I will flatten your car with this garbage truck if you hit my bike. Let me be very clear about that. Alright, so this is the last load. We got 5 pieces of cargo we got to deliver. After this, we got to go check in the weed. I think that one was about to get filled up as well. I'm trying to do them a little earlier, even though that I know we're going to make less money from it, just so that it's less work for me to kind of do them. Fucking move it. I'm honking my horn like a madman over here. If you're not moving at that point, then that's on you. Just saying. Look, I'm warning you. I'm giving you plenty of warning out here. If you're not listening, that's on you. That's entirely on you. Alright. But, like I said, okay, so we should be doing weed after this. I need to check up on the stock they have there. There you go. Any scratches that appear in your vehicle is on you, sir. I'm honking. You've been warned. You know, I think I technically honked after I started driving into them, but it's still their issue. Oh, right. We need to do the wheel spin. I forgot to do that yesterday, so we got to do that here today. Out of my way. I am a priority vehicle, and you shall move out of my way. Do you understand me, sir? I will say, so the MC businesses, from what I can tell, all give you a window to do your deliveries, which is 45 minutes, which even if you have 4 vehicles, I think is plenty of time for you to deliver everything, even to the Blaine County area, and then come back and get another vehicle. I think it's plenty of time. The gun running missions are like the one I did, the gun running cell mission that I did was just unforgiving. Like, I got 3 monster trucks that I had to kind of deliver with, and they were almost impossible to drive. And then the route that I had to take was not easy to work with either, and was not helped with the monster trucks. That only made the route 10 billion times worse. But then on top of that, having the Merryweather like guys come after me as well, it just made it nearly impossible. And what especially didn't help was the fact that despite it all, I managed to like sell or like get around with 2 trucks with like relative ease, somehow magically. Like within the time of the 25 minutes that I had, I got around with 2 trucks of those monster trucks, just barely. And then I got back, and then I had no time for the 3rd truck. So I just had to kind of like take the loss there for the 3rd truck. But I think the gun running mission time needs to be bumped up towards the 45 minutes, because otherwise I don't see how it's going to be possible to kind of really do it. That's on you, sir. I was honking. Let's try to go up here to save a little bit of time. Yep, buddy. Here we go. Sorry about your trash cans here, sir. Ooh, there we go. Got out. Yeah, I did this route last time that I was selling, so I remember going through here to kind of save a little bit of time. This is a new one. Taking a little bit of a new route here just because I noticed on the map that this would be a little bit easier. Here we go. Just go through the Mackenzie airfield. It's not. Well, no, this isn't Mackenzie. This is one of the airfields. This is the Mackenzie one, I think. That one's further up to the right. Go. Oh, it wants me to start here this time. Okay. I wanted to start with one of the others before, but I don't know if it really matters which ones you do. It could just be a suggestion, the way that it asks you to do it. There we go. I wasn't even really sure whether I was going to be allowed to do it like that, but it worked out. There we go. Smashing through the fence with a big ass dumpster truck. Delivering all the cocaine to the lovely folks. Oh boy. This one's gonna be tough. I'm gonna need to go third person, but I was probably gonna do that anyway, so. Because we're done. We've done it. We've sold for 260. So yeah, it's a fourth pretty much of what I wanted to make today. Well, let's get the Mark II bike up here. And then let's fly back to the mansion real quick. Where is it? There it is.
That's a successful sale.
Beautiful.
The funds are transferring. Long John out.
Beautiful. Okay, let's head back. I think the weed was the other businesses that I noticed was starting to fill up. So let's do that one before it fills up too much more, because the more there's in there, the more annoying it's going to be to kind of deal with. So the quicker we can kind of stop it from going over halfway stock, the better. And then after that, I'll try to figure out where the hell the other missions are. And I mean, let's keep an eye on the nightclub as well. I think a day might have passed, so maybe let's rebook DJ at the place. That way it should be all hunky-dory. I'm looking at, by the way, I'm looking at the $1 million I want to earn today more as like a total thing, and I'm not negating any money that I'm spending, which doesn't really make it a profit at that point. It's just, yeah, I've made that much. How much I've actually profited today is an entirely different question. That's not what matters here today, all right? It's not what matters. We started at, I think, something million at the start of the stream, because I just purchased the the bunker plus some upgrades. I apparently didn't have any other bunker. Either that or the farmhouse is more expensive, so I don't know which is which. There it is. Get the bike indoors. Boss is back. Thank you. I don't know what the system is for where it delivers it, because some of the other times that I've been in and out, it's just delivered them upstairs by the gate, essentially. There's 2 spots there where you can put the car. So I'm not really sure when it does that over just placing them downstairs. I don't know. It's less convenient for them to be down there, but it's fine. Doggo's not in the office anymore. Alright, let's check in on the nightclub and then see what other businesses were. Popularity is dropping. So let's rebook that DJ. Oh, profits are starting to look real good for the various parts that we have. All right. I'm going to let them keep going for a bit more. How's the... we're real low in the stock here. I think we're fine. I think we're more than fine, actually. So let's get out of there. We got a good research level. Supply level is dwindling a little bit, so make sure that stays nice and high. Cocaine lockup is something we want to continue, so let's make sure that resupply is going to go through. Here we go. Was meth one of the ones we wish to continue? I have a short list of the ones we actually want to do. Cocaine was one of them. That was actually the only one. Okay. I want to keep an eye on the weed regardless. Meth, I think, actually should sell for a good bit, right? Stock level is less than half, so I think we're free to move on to other stuff. It's a slower moving one, so kind of fit cash. I'm not sure how much money that really brings in. A lot. Jesus. Let's give that a go. There's less than half the stock there, and it's like $500,000.
All right.
I gotta do planes. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting one. Well, my cars or the things in the garage. What is like a business? There it is. We'll see how well this is gonna go. Whee! What is that? Is that 2 or 3 planes? I think it's 2 planes. I think they're just over here by the water too. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's just 2 planes. I'm guessing it's just flying over different places and delivering it. I don't mind doing that. That sounds fun. As long as no people are going to come after me, I think we should be fine. But it's like 400. Fly alone for this one. Keep an eye on the radar. All right, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of an annoyance, but it's not that bad. Fly as low as possible to avoid the cops. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, where are we actually going for this? Okay, so just, yeah, stay by the water, really. We're practically going to go around the entire map. And then do a little bit in the middle at one point. Hey, there's a little pier out here as well. I forget this one exists. I never go to this one. Tron Legacy product is now visible. I'm wondering if I just watched Tron Legacy and I named this thing. It's not a particularly good. It's a fun one based on the fact you can actually get like a Tron-like bike in the game, but I don't know how good of a name it is overall. Let's maybe dip around the airfield. Not get too close. This plane isn't amazingly fast. SS weapons parts are available as the bunker for delivery. All right. I'm probably not going to do them, but sure. Yeah, I'm wondering when we should go inwards. Oh, I see the smoke. Perfect. Because as far as I can tell, we need to kind of go up and over the map as well, so I'm not sure when going inwards the water is the best. I think we could potentially cut inwards right away and then upwards. It's just going to be a little complicated because we need to stay low to the ground as well, which is going to be... Look, it's not difficult, it's just annoying having to deal with it, that's all. And I think maybe planning ahead would have been smarter instead of this. But look, I'm gonna make like half of what I wanted to do just by doing this. Okay, hold on. Okay. You know what? Let's cut inwards now. Where the hell is it? Somewhere over there. I'm just thinking like the sooner we can get the inwards done, the better. That is, hold on, unless we not out. Oh boy, I need to make sure I don't crash this thing while I check the menu. Okay, no, okay, so we have that. Okay, yeah. I see a strategy. Okay, or a strategy. Let's stick to the way we're doing it now because it's going to make the least complicated for actually flying over different areas. We only have 2 planes, which means we have, I want to say, roughly 20 minutes for each. We've done one package already. We're about to do another one here. So, should be fine. Time-wise, that is. I think a 3rd plane would have complicated all this a bit much, but I think 20 minutes should be plenty for doing all this. I don't think it's going to take more than 5 minutes to get back at all, so I think we'll be fine. Here we go. And now we'll do a nice turn over here. Beautiful. Okay, that was a bit much. Go down. Transactions are pending. You can't see that. It's under the time remaining bar. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Rockstar. At times they're like, is this legit? Are you actually getting this money for real? It's like, yes. Listen, Rockstar. I have never... Okay, I need to make what I'm about to say very clear. I've never cheated in the sense that I've like gotten bot menus in my game to get free money in GTA Online, nor have I done any other kind of thing to try and get around the system in that regard. The closest thing I've done to cheating is I've been in online sessions where modders have been, where they've given out money. That is as close to cheating as I've ever been with this account here. And as far as I remember, from the best I can recall, never did I ever ask for the money. Like I was never like asking around to kind of get money. It was just a situation where I was able to get money. And after I've gotten real life money, I haven't even done that. Mostly because I stopped playing, but also because the few times I've done it afterwards now, I've actually just paid for a shark card. Which, if what I'm gonna do today is an indication, might not be necessary anymore. Because, look, I'm about to, during the stream, I'm gonna attempt to make $1 million. And we've already made 260. I'm gonna count this around 250. Oh boy, we're getting a little high here. We should be fine. And we're gonna make almost 500,000 here. I'm gonna consider it 500,000. I didn't know if those wires were gonna hit us. But then on top of that, we have the weed locker, which I don't think is gonna do 250, but like we're not far off at that point as well. And like on top of that, we have the nightclubs, so we're looking pretty good. Like money making wise, we're looking good. Okay, the minute we get this here, we need to kind of land and get it out of the helicopter or plane almost. Or actually, shit, I just realized something better we can do. Just fly back. Fly back. This plane is fast enough that I don't really care. It's gonna be a little tricky, also because I think we're gonna come fairly close to the military base and we're covering ground again. And the thing that makes it difficult to fly over the ground is that the ground goes up and down, so the height changes quite often. So, and you need to make sure that you're within a certain height or level of the ground. I think we have enough room to kind of breathe, but still, I need to keep an eye on it, which is what makes this part difficult. To dive. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're cutting it close. Also because I don't know what to expect over the hill. I've got nothing to kind of go on, so I'm just praying it doesn't dip too far to where I'm suddenly in a risk of being found. I need to head towards water again, desperately. Wait, no, I think we're almost here, so we might be fine. Because that I think is the big area up there. You go towards the end of the main story. Yeah, it is. That means we're basically here already. We've flown to there and back again. Here we go. Okay. Put that in the engine. I'm only just barely turning the engine on again. There it is. Perfect. What? What did I hit? There was nothing there to hit. What the hell? That was a perfect landing. How the hell did the plane blow up? Did we plant a bomb in there and did no one tell me? Jesus. Christ, it might have been better to actually just jump out of the plane. Okay, hold on. Close the door there. Where are we actually going? More or less in the same routes, except we're going a little farther this time, but more or less the same. Yeah, we can pull up, it's fine. It's gonna be less annoying. I think we run the same strategy of just bouncing them down. Look, we got plenty of time. Look, we have you see that time we have down there? Actually, you don't see it anymore because it's gone below the bar. We have like 33 minutes to deliver everything, and then we're good. So as long as I don't mess up the flying somewhere and crash the plane or I get too high, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll make our 500K pretty much. That's pretty good, though. We haven't even, like, done the acid lab stuff yet, which is the main thing I really wanted to do today. I want to get started on that bad boy. We want to get started on that acid lab. Because the acid lab is a great solo thing. It sounds like when people are talking about, like, solo work to do in the game, lately people are talking mainly acid lab. They're also still talking about nightclub because, yeah, nightclub is insanely stupid easy and earns a shit ton of money for what you're actually doing there. Like, you do a little bit of stuff and then you increase the reputation. Having the reputation stay maxed out means you make the max amount of money per in-game day, pretty much, which is like 50K, I think, maybe 60. I think it's 50. And then with that, you kind of just don't do much else except let the people who are sorting stuff for you sort their stuff, and then you're good. So we're essentially, at one point, we're going to go back to the nightclub, and there should be plenty of stock for us to sell. So what the plan is right now is we're going to finish doing this, and I think we still need to do weed because I need to make sure that stock doesn't go too high. I don't care much about the others, but because I'll just do them on the lowest difficulty one to empty out whatever stock. I'm going to let essentially the supply run out, and then I'm going to sell it as easy as I possibly can in the city, and then I'll call it a day with those and probably never go back to them. I think that's going to be my plan. So there's only going to be a few of them. I think meth. Apparently cash is really good as well. My God. I didn't expect the cash to be that good. But so it sounds like it's going to be cocaine, meth, cash, and then maybe weed as well. I'm not sure. The weed on water should have increased how much it sells for. So hopefully overall it should be improved, but if I'm right, it should also, the weed stuff should also improve how much money we're making for weed stuff in the nightclub. And if that's the case, then yeah, I'm not going to do the weed stuff on the side as well because it's just a hassle to do all those ones. It's not worth it. Not for me, at least. So I might, if I'm right, I need to double check because I know it affects the weed business. Question is, does it affect the weed business? That I think it does in the nightclub. I can't. Was it actually? Hold on. Oh boy. None of them what we have right now is weed, so it wouldn't matter. I might have just wasted a bunch of money buying the weed shop, but whatever. I can still do it if I want to. I'm gonna cut a little inland, which is a little dangerous for me because it means uneven terrain. It's gonna bounce a lot. But it's gonna be fine. Listen, I'm just trying to save myself a little time here. Making it distance-wise, time-wise easier while making it way more difficult for the rest of me. It's fine. That's a big drop. This is what I mean by the uneven terrain. If you look at the radar on the left, it jumps a lot when you're over this kind of stuff here. There we are. We're golden. It's fine. The shortcut worked out perfectly. Couldn't have asked for a better shortcut. There you go. And then over to the final one, and then we've made 500. Pretty much. More or less. More or less. There we go. Oh, there's a submarine over there. Why is there a submarine there? Nope, I'm not going to stand up watch. I don't see the smoke yet. Oh, now I do. Let's maybe jump out this time and not burn and die. I don't want to test my theory of them placing bombs in the plane, so let's just not. What is that place? Is it the electrical plant? Guess so. There we go. Beautiful. Challenge complete. Sell counterfeit cash. 421,000. Jesus. How's my mansion? It's not showing up my mansion. God damn it, game. Show me where the hell my mansion is. Fine, I'll jump out.
Okay, invoice paid, and we have a sale. Currency's in your wallet, and Long John T is logging out.
Let's get out of here. Cops are on the way. They don't like the fact I crashed the plane. Peace out, cops. You're never gonna catch me flying. Yup. Okay, that's where my house is. Well, we just got some pretty good shit laying around now. Hold on. Lane business or nightclub. We have 100K laying around there. What the hell is that? Is it a cop car? Oh. Arcade, we have 10K laying around. Agency, we have 500 laying around. And we have 21,000 laying around. Holy shit, nice. No, that was for something later. I was trying to remember something, but I think we're fine. Fuck it, let's just collect it all. Hey, we have 100. Hold on. Deposit. 132. You know what? We're right by the weed place, so why don't we just check in right here? Yeah, I know. I don't care. It's less work for me. It's worth it in that regard. Ugh. Oh, we have a lot of product. Let's make sure we sell it. This is like, isn't it like 200 for if we're selling it outside? Yeah, 200. Shit. That means if we manage to actually sell it all, I will have made $1 million.
You're bikers, right? Because the buyer wants the product biked into the back of a truck.
Sure.
It's good to go when you are.
This is good. Let's just go. This shouldn't be that difficult, nor should we need 45 minutes. I did a similar thing for the counterfeit, or the counterfeit cash. I think it was. Maybe it was documents. I'm not sure. No, it was it was the counterfeit documents. Yeah, then I did the bikes as well, but it was in the city, so it took like 2 seconds, despite how many bikes there were. Oh, nice. Should not be that difficult for this bike, but sure. Global signal is going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one's on the map? Perfect. This is what we like. Nice and clean and simple. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take this long. I mean, it's going to take a little bit to get out where we need to deliver the bikes because it's out of town. But also, having done this, I think we can fairly easily say that we've, not profit-wise, because we spent a lot of money as well, but just purely talking about income, I think we can say that we've managed to have $1 million come in, which is good. It's really, really good. Well, it spent like 750 on the Smoke on Waters things, and I'm sure I've spent a lot as well on other various things. So I think so far I can say I've both spent $1 million and I'm gonna have earned $1 million. Turning radius on this isn't as amazing as I would have hoped it would be, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. This is just going to take a little bit of time, and the fact that there are 4 bikes does not help anything. But I don't think it should be an issue. I think we should be able to sell or get rid of each of them is like at minutes max, if even that. We're halfway there currently, and we spent around half, like, I think we're gonna have spent 5 minutes delivering the bikes, is my estimate. Well, probably not. It's probably like 6 minutes. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I mean, it also depends on, like, how many twists and turns there are, because if you're doing a lot of twisting and turning, you're losing speeds in those corners. Whereas compared to just kind of driving forward, you're losing a lot less because you're just maxing out the speed and just going for full speed of the bike, which means obviously you're going faster than you were if you were turning constantly. Nose is stuffed again. I got a nasal spray that I could use for a second. But, I'm focused. I'm locked in. You can't hear it, but I'm locked in. What you're hearing is the sound of someone who's locked in. Who's too busy, too locked in to spray his nose so he can breathe again and so he can speak again. All right, we're almost here, and so far we've only spent almost 5 minutes. But it's also impossible to kind of say exactly each of them. Even if I wanted to say each one of them is going to be 6 minutes, I don't know how many twists and turns we got in the other ones here, so. Yep. That lost me a significant amount of speed. But we're almost here. We got a kilometer, less than a kilometer. I realize that you guys can't actually see what it says down there, but it's a minor issue. Alright. 6 minutes wasn't far off. We're off by, I don't want to say, 40 seconds is what it's going to be. Yeah, 40 seconds, pretty good. So now we just need to get the bike. Perfect. Let's fly back. We have 4 bikes to deliver. We spent about 6 minutes so far delivering this bike. This is obviously going to be a lot faster going home because we're not doing a bunch of twists and turns. We're just kind of going straight for it. Oh. When we're not driving into trees, I'd say we can probably get back in best case 4 minutes. So that means spend roughly 60 minutes. No. 24 minutes for... No, that's not right either. No, 12 minutes. We're going to spend 12 minutes like going back and forth because we're going to have to go back and forth 3 times. And then it's going to take roughly 6 minutes for each delivery. So that's 18 minutes. That should make about 30 minutes, so we should have about 15 minutes to spare when we're done. Let's see if I'm right. That's what my quick maths are suggesting. I can't see a thing in front of me right now. No, up, 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 up. I'm going to use a nasal spray here for a second. There we go. I'm going to have to get creative here because I need to do it in my other nostrils. If you just do it in one, it just goes over to the other one. I realize it's not pretty, but I'll be able to speak normally again here in a second. Here we go. Give it a minute. Just gonna open my nostrils right back up. What does it say in that building? I realize there's a thing that's probably... Oh, we missed it. Henry's. Okay, it took like 3 minutes to get here. Except I have to still land somehow. Oh, that's not going to be as difficult as I thought. 4 minutes was pretty good. Well, let's see in the end. My estimate is 5 to 10 minutes left on the clock when we've delivered the final bike. Let's see. Hey, sorry. That car was running into me after a skirt over in the other lane. Blame the first car, all right? Here we go. This is going to be a little bit of a risky stunt. Oh! Risky stunts. Risky stunts. Already, I can feel it. Nostrils clearing. I can breathe again. I'm unhappy about the fact that I've pumped up times that I've used the nasal spray today. In the weekend, I used it once a day. I've used it 3 times today, and I don't like it. And I'm probably going to use it a 4th time before I go to bed, but we'll see. It depends how long throughout the evening here is this going to last. This might be my final one, hopefully. Prefer not to use it too many times. If I can, 1 time a day, I'm happy about it, but when I'm at work, there's nothing more than annoying trying to talk to people, whether it's in a call or just in the office, and then I don't sound right all of a sudden because half of my nose is blocked, you know? That really, really sucks. Okay. You ready? Want to do some more stunts? Yep! Beautiful. All right, cut across again here. Please. No more. There we go. Nice. Trying to save us a little bit of time where we can. I didn't see a lot of ways to save time on the other one, but this one I'm seeing it all over. I should note that this bike doesn't seem entirely happy about going off-road, and I'm definitely losing some steam going off-road. But, you know, it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do to make sure they get their shit delivered. But this one has been fast. Jesus. We're delivering the second one as we've just passed the 10-minute mark, pretty much. We're on 11 minutes spent so far, but still, that's pretty good. That's really good. Okay, look away. Compressor. It's here. Thank God. Back to the city. Whee! Can you imagine what it would look like from their perspective? Just this guy just delivered your product and then scooted off faster than you've ever seen anyone scoot off the second later. All right. I mean, it was fairly close to the Hollywood area that we were, so we should be fairly close to get back already. Looking at where we are, it's pretty good. This is pretty much the highway I was on before. Pretty much, not entirely, but pretty much. Went a little bit more country road before. We are going to be this time, but we'll see. We have 2 bikes left to go, and we have plenty of time. We're way ahead of my predicted schedule. Way ahead. Based on that first one, like I said, I want to say about 6 minutes. This one's taken nothing. So it took like half of that at least. Maybe even less. I don't know. I like this one as well. The suspension's pretty cool. I don't know if they're actually like that different. Maybe the areas are built up slightly differently, but otherwise they seem pretty much the same. So I don't know whether there's a... Oh, I don't know if it necessarily is better to do one location over the other. I guess ones are just cheaper. Oh. The cat teleported. I heard it hit the cat and then it teleported. It was a thud. It was a serious thud. This one as well. Really close. Did we just start out with the worst one? Who knows? Maybe the last one, we need to go to literally the top of the map. Who the hell knows? But this one is also really close. So we should have more than enough time to do, even if it's at the very top of the map, this last one, which I don't think it is. Come on, boy, don't block my road. Yeah, it's like nothing, and we're earning 250 for this job, and I feel like I'm barely putting in any work. This is easy. I guess I can whip out some of the talking points I had written down. I somewhat remember them. Off the top of my head, because they were meant to be talking points from last week on Monday when I was also going to do a stream. So it's just the same talking points. I was going to do them yesterday, I guess, instead, but didn't do them. And we got one more package to deliver after this. But I was reminded of one of them, which is why I wanted to bring it up. Because I saw we passed a truck. Let's talk about Trucking Simulator as well earlier. I usually play Euro Trucking Simulator. I think I talked about the fact they updated their map for Copenhagen, which is really weird as someone who lives here. It just makes it really weird to see the map shrunk down in the way it is. It's also really cool. Are you kidding me? It's too soon? Vehicle organization. I was so fast, guys, that I don't have a bike to go to right now. It's too fast. Too fast. That's the first one. There's no vehicle nearby I can temporarily borrow just for a little bit. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're waiting for 30 seconds. But then I also, over the holiday, I don't think I talked about this part, but I bought so I've been playing a lot of Euro Trucking Simulator. I even have like pretty much all the DLCs there. But then I bought American Truck Simulator, which is pretty fun. It's essentially, it's made by the same people. It's more or less the same game. It's just you're in America, not in Europe, driving a truck. And one of the things I noticed right off the bat is that it does not get the same love and attention from the developers. I play with an ultra-wide monitor. And one of the things that stood out to me immediately was the fact that when I play Euro Trucking Simulator, it's like I'm like ready to go out of straight out the bat. Like it's perfect. Like the UI looks great. The camera set up great. Like it understands what an ultra wide monitor is. I played American Trucking Simulator. Not the case. Not the case. Never heard of an ultra wide monitor before in their life. It's the same company that makes the game. You would think they would have just done a simple like 1, 2, 3, just snap their fingers and they're good to go, but apparently not. But oh. But I don't know what it was with it, why it was the way it was, but yeah, no, it just didn't. It was kind of interesting because in the Euro Trucking Simulator, you pay for various areas of Europe. So I paid for Scandinavia DLC, which mostly consisted of, I think, Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, I think. And there's also one called Going East. Like, you're usually paying for a couple countries together when you're doing this kind of stuff. And they're kind of bundled together like that. In American Trucking Simulator, obviously, you know, a lot of the counties are going to be, or states are going to be quite large. But you buy per state. So that's going to be in, by the time they're done, because they haven't done all the states yet, but by the time they're done, they're going to have 52 fairly expensive DLCs, because each one of the states, just like the bundled countries for the Euro Trucking Simulator, they're fairly expensive. If they're not, especially when they're not like on sale. But yeah, it's gonna be fairly expensive to get all this all 52. I mean, who knows? What is the game gonna do? I don't even want to joke about it. I was gonna joke about Greenland. I don't want to. I don't want to. No. But no, it's I find it kind of interesting the way they're set up a little differently, and yet they're kind of similar. But it's fine. I think if I just needed something that was kind of similar but not exactly the same. Oh, there's a dog here. Hey, bud. I think the American Trucking Simulator is fine, and it's kind of fun, I guess. It's not amazing or anything like that, but it's fine. And I think it's fun having it. There we go. We're back to 300. So we've made back more or less the money that we spent so far today. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit before we can get back in our car. Let's head backward to... we need to go further out. I wanted to go back to the nightclub real quick. Just to check in. I'm assuming Marcus, my bodyguard in there, is going to have a fun little thing for us to do. Oh my god. This thing was sliding all over. I lost control of it real quick. But, yeah, let's check in the nightclub real quick. I'm assuming he has something quick and fun for us. And then we'll check back out in the mansion. We'll switch over real quick to be CEO instead. Because I want to check on the cargo, both the air cargo and the boxes stuff that you sell as well. Because before I spend more money on having them source more stuff, I want to check in to see how much they have currently. But let's first check back in the nightclub, and then come on. But then once we've done that, yeah, I'll check again. We are running out of time slowly. We got like 45 minutes left, so we'll see. I was gonna do the whole thing on the side as well, so we can get the acid lab, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. We spent a lot of time and effort on all this other stuff, so I didn't think this was gonna take that long. Also, this truck is sliding everywhere, and it is not looking great from the front. Oh, it's a theater. Sisyphus? I don't know. I don't know what it said. Dong! It's been a while, honestly, since, like, I'm not even doing anything that crazy, and I'm having a lot of fun playing this game again. It's great to be back. Whee! Oh! It's fine. I borrowed the truck. They're not gonna get it back, but we'll say I borrowed it. Here we go. I was gonna smash it into the wall, but let's maybe not kill our wonderful customers. That's as close as I'll get to that. Hey, bud. Because I don't think we need to be here anymore.
Hi, boss.
If I'm right, like switching the DJ every now and then should like take care of the reputation. Let's kick you out, bud. This is the reason I'm here. Nightclub popularity increased, and I'm carrying 10K. All right. Well, I think I'm right in saying that we can just spend 10K and like switching the DJ once a day, and then we should be fine.
Because you're 29 years old.
I think my bike should be somewhere over here by the locker. Yeah. I set the waypoint to the bike because I knew the bike was near the weed shop. So, I knew the weed shop was close to the nightclub. So even when I didn't have the icon for the nightclub yet, it seemed like the nicest solution. I'm sorry, I feel bad now. It took nothing. It took nothing to take down the cat. I kicked it with one swift kick and it was done. No more strength in it. It was just done. I actually feel bad now. I shouldn't have kicked that cat. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, Mr. Cat. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. This is my perfect way of landing the bike. Here we go. Boss is back.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, sir. Before we switch over to the CEO, I just want to check in on the various businesses and see how everything is. Because the minute I go to CVO, I can't. I think it's kind of stupid, but yeah, I can't check the bike business stuff. Can I pet the cat? It's in here. Oh, you're cute. I love you. I love you, cat. You love you, cat. I want to pet the cat so bad, and I'm never allowed to because the cat is always sleeping, but I still love the cat. He needs to know that. He's definitely more of a alone type cat. All right, so let's check in the first one. Supplies looking fine, I guess. We can quickly spend a little bit of money here. Here we go. I definitely want to keep the cocaine business flowing still. Stock is fine. I don't feel like we need to do anything there. The rest, we'll leave it as it is. It's fine. So let me switch off here. And then disband the motorcycle club. And then register as a boss. Sit back down. This is like, at the very least, make it like a simple switch on here or something like that. I don't like the fact that it's like locking me out. We have goods worth of 259. That's pretty good. See, right now, they're not assigned to pharmaceutical. No, they're not assigned to organic and printing anymore. Printing is next to nothing. And organic as well is not looking good. Yeah, like 20k for the cargo and shipment. I have 2. The organic produce, it's 10. The printing, I have 14 off. Like, even like this, which is one of the other ones I switched for. It's 4 of them, and I'm already like making way more money on this thing. All right. So, it should be good. I wanted to check in on the cargo side. So if you go in here, I should be able to keep an eye on how much cargo we have in the various ones. We have a pretty good amount in here. It's 159. I think we can just ask them to keep going. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to click all the way out. Yeah, I think let's just have them keep going for now. It's fine. How's the air freight cargo? I'm not really too familiar with that anymore, so we can sell all of it for 270. It's a pretty good profit. And I'm not sure like how much is like I'm not sure how difficult it is going to be. There isn't a ton of cargo in here, so I'm not sure. The type of cargo you have chosen to sell, larger amounts may also require multiple delivery. Hire additional members to help. I say let's just get some more of everything. Oh, sure. Let me get my guest stuff there. This is also really neat. I can just fill up my ammo there. I just also needed to allow me to do the same for armor. Okay, let's then, before it gets too late, let's try to figure out where the hell I can do, where was it, the lab stuff, the Drug Wars. I thought there was going to be some mission down here with it, but I don't know now. Use of a mirror, that's a chop shop. Geralt, last play. No, that's Paper Trail. No, this is the Garment Factory. The hell are we going for this? Drug Wars, isn't that it? Star Mission, Los Santos. Ready to trip for the trip of a lifetime. Help Dax and his ragtag crew of new arrivals to destroy the competition and rise to the top of the illicit drug trade. I think this is it. It's supposed to be the Drug Wars. So I guess we're just doing this. I guess we're going to have to find some public players to play with. I don't know. Time will tell. What's the point of interest? Did I add that? Yes, I did. Okay. I mean, I think the smart play would be to go get the armored Karuma first. Just so that we have that vehicle. That's usually a very easily car to work with. If you're shooting, that is. If you're trying to throw bombs, I think it's going to be a bit of a headache, but we'll see. Maybe I don't know what to expect, honestly. From what I understood, it should be more than playable with one player, but I don't know. So let's head to the office. Drag race. Yeah, no. We ain't doing that. I'm trying to get the acid lap. I'm not gonna do the car meet shit right now. I'm too busy. Too busy. I gotta get my armored Kuruma, and then we're gonna drive halfway across the map to do the drug war stuff, because I haven't done that yet, and I really want the acid lab. And we need to do 6 drug war missions in order to do any of that. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm walking into. So this is going to be real interesting. This could be absolute hellish what we're about to... I mean, they're not heists, so I don't think they're going to be overly complicated. Nor do I expect this to be limited on live. I think it's just a case of going there, blow up some stuff, and get the fuck out. I don't think it's going to be that difficult, really. I don't care. You're not even moving. You're just saying, oh goodness. I understand it was a little scary, but calm down, lady. I think I need some snacks anyway, and the secretary here gives them for free, so perfect. Lady, I'm back. I got a face tattoo since last you saw me. Don't worry about it.
Anything you need, boss.
Appreciate it.
What do you need? Just let me know what you need.
Here we go. Export mixed goods. No.
Oh, hi. Bye.
I have never seen that option there from what I can remember, so I'm not sure. Can you imagine if somehow by the whatever they're saying there is a DLC called The Last Ride that's going to be the last update for the game? Can you imagine if by the time it gets here, I've actually managed to make 100 million or some shit? I mean, most of what I've spent money on today was like the upgrade to the wheat place. I mean, sure, I've spent a lot of money on getting various supplies as well for the various places, but still, it's not been that crazy. Let's see here. Oh, right, we can do the casino stuff on the way. I forgot. Click and farm raid, chop shop. No way out. Sure. San Andreas mercenaries. Sabotage. Last play. Yeah, this is the other place that's for sale, and I will get it eventually, but I don't think right now is the time. Martin Madrasso. And yeah, it's another thing I gotta do, but right now I think I'm fine. So let's first head to towards the casino, and then we'll head out to the desert afterwards. I would drive first person, but this thing sucks to drive in first person. So let's not. See, I'm curious to see. We have 30 minutes left. Is what I have time for today. Let's get a taste of what the road has ahead of us. Because it's my understanding we need to do 6 missions in total of this drug war stuff. And then we get to have the car. We don't even have to buy it. We will get it. And as far as I know, there's no way around that system. You have to do the missions in order to get the acid lab at the end. And then you can pay for upgrades to it. See, I have a pretty impressive streak, as far as I remember, of not ever winning the car in this thing. From the day this thing started to where we are now, I don't remember ever winning the car. Maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day.
Chips in your pocket or on your shoulder? Indulge yourself at the casino store, where the latest fashions are available.
See? Do we get a car today? Nope. We get credits. That's the thing I needed. More credits.
Goodbye. Just a moment.
At one point I figured out the system and I thought it would be a fun way to make money. There's a chance system to the horse racing. So you can pretty much like determine how, it doesn't guarantee a win, but it means that you can essentially look at the various horses and then there's some percentage involved. I had a calculator through Excel and an Excel sheet I created at one point. And then through that, I can determine how likely a certain horse is to win. In real life, this would be absolutely like illegal, but in GTA, it's just common day-to-day work. Determine the percentage chance of you winning in a horse race. And the idea isn't to like guarantee that you win every time. It's to make sure that you bet on the right stuff. It's been a while since I'd done it. I think that was the last thing I remember really doing in this game. But man, I got to get back in that horse racing. I'm gonna make some good credits. You're wondering why I have 100k worth of credits? At least I think it was 100k. That's why. I did a lot of horse race betting because it was real easy. Once you got the calculations down in terms of percentage, you're golden. Whee! Oh, got a little spun around there. That's not great, but it's fine. I got to figure it out. We're back on track. Oh, losing the car a little bit. Appreciate you guys waiting for me. That's very helpful. Well, a little bit of a bumpy ride out here. All right, we're basically here now. This thing is the golden vehicle for shooting at enemies and not have them shoot at you. It is why, like, if you're doing crate sourcing, like, this thing is just golden. Hey, of course he's here.
The VA hospital's sending me new meds this week.
No kidding.
Help Ron with situation. 1 to 4 players. Do it normal. Confirm settings. Auto invites. I don't have anyone in my session, so I'm kind of just praying to God that this is going to work out. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot easier if I just let it do that. All right. I mean, if I even get like a single player in here, I feel like we're good to go. Hey, got a like and a retweet on the going live tweet, so that's always good. I don't know how much it actually does for us, but it's nice to have nonetheless, you know. See here, get all my apps updated. If you're wondering why I don't do public shit, is because this is what it is for me. It's going into a game like this and just waiting. The next best thing you could do is to go into an actual public lobby, turn auto invite on, and then just invite all from current session. Because I don't know what the fuck else to do. So quickly start a game with players that are that GTA will find for you. Just find them for me. Where are they, Rockstar? Where are they? Hey, Ron here. I'm heading up to the Liquor Race. There's some kind of new. There's kind of a new crew. There's some kind of new. What? There's some kind of new crew in town. Could be trouble. I'm not saying I need your backup or anything, but kind of need your backup. See you up there? Of course, Ron. Say nothing more. I don't know how much time I'm gonna give this, honestly. The thing is, I could like it could be that this is very easy to do on your own. I don't know. I can look it up, I guess. My phone's frozen now. There it is. GTA Online Drug Wars. So ears instead. Drug War Mission. Solo. First dose solo. I did them all solo. It can be frustrating, but it's not impossible. This is the truth. Same on both counts. Get an armored Kurumo. It's not weaponized, so you can use it in any mission, and add an AP pistol. NPCs can't do anything. This is the way. 22 unlimited missiles and good missile tracking. Is limited to 30 missiles, I think, but is really helpful in high society Dre contract missions. Also, some of them were frustrating and took several tries. Solo, but keep it. Some people are saying that even with a few goes, like it's not proving super easy. All right. I might have to give up for now. Yeah. I'm still in my invite only lobby. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's wait then. We'll find another time to do this, unfortunately. What we can do today is we can head back to the nightclub. I can't do anything. I hear the whirl of the game, but I clicked yes, and it's not responding to anything I do now. Hello? GTA? Can you let me put in my money? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's hit back to the nightclub then. It shouldn't take that long. It's a fast car. And then we can
Did you forget about your
fuck off, Simeon. You haven't been interesting or useful in a long ass time. I know you have some side missions on the side, but I don't care. I did hear, and I guess we could do that at one point as well. So the it's part of the CEO work as well, but you can like track down cars, and apparently there's a system to it where you can track down 10 standard tier cars, 10 mid tier cars, and then the odds of you finding a high tier car, the ones that are actually going to sell for good money, is really high. I can't figure out how high the percentage. Also because like some cases where I hear people talk about it, they're like, oh no, like you're gonna get like the high tier car every time, and in other cases they're like, no, you're not gonna get the high guy. It's just a percentage upgrade. Like I don't know, but it's fine. So we can do that at one as well, and then each one of those cars should supposedly be like 100K, and we'll just sell one at a time. I think it's gonna be fine. So that's a money-making way as well. I mean, we also, with the bunker up and running now, we can't do it today, but tomorrow we can definitely like boost the bunker again. You can't do the same one. I don't know whether it's. I think it's just 2 days in a row. I could be wrong. In which case we're kind of screwed. I'm kind of screwed tomorrow. But I think the way it works is that you're supposed to not do the same one twice in a row, but I think it's just 2 days in a row. Like you're not supposed to do them back to back, but I think the thing is there's a cooldown of 24 hours, and I'm uncertain whether it is 24 hours like from when you started it compared to, you know, when your day starts. like, I'm not sure what system they're using. Hey, there's 5K in the arcade. Also, I read up on the arcade, and the arcade you can't really do much about. The only thing you can do to boost the profits of your arcade is you can actually you just fill out all the slots, really. That's all.
Boss at main entrance.
Okay, what's Marcus got us for this time? I know Marcus, he's gonna have something up his sleeve. There's gonna be a VIP somewhere or something like that. He's gonna need my help. He's gonna, at this point, I'm thinking the VIP is having a nap up in my office. Which I did not agree to. No VIPs? No nothing? Alright, I appreciate it. Beautiful work. Yeah, I know I'm holding more than 5K. I'm well aware, game. So I will say up front. So I spent pretty much everything I'd earned on Saturday stream on buying the mansion, as you saw. So I was basically broke by the time that we ended that stream. Shit. Do I have to mute the game? There's a lot of ghosting happening. I'm guessing it's the DLSS. But, I forgot what I was talking about. Doesn't matter. Let's sell some product. We got almost 300K's worth of product in here. So let's sell it. It's very awkward being in here and there's no music. Let's see here. Sell goods. Yeah. Oh, hello. We're selling 11 printing copies. 7. Yeah, I'm good with this because I don't think we're producing any more printing or copy. Printing or organic. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Let's sell this. We'll do a little mini one here because it's a special order. I think I get more from it. I think essentially what I lose out of selling it all together is less than what I will make from it, because I think the value goes like this. If I'm not mistaken, I think the sell value goes up for everything if you're buying it in like a bundled, like pre-bundled type thing. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. But my point is, when we come back, so it said we had like 280 something worth of stuff in there before that they've sourced. I don't think when we come back it's going to be like 200 outright when we come back. I think it's going to be worst case something like 225, if even that. I almost missed my turn there. Also, I'm not really worried if someone comes after us here. Like, one thing I love about these nightclub sell missions here is that you always just have one vehicle to sell with. And on top of that, if you've upgraded them, which I have, each car is like really fast. And on top of that, they have guns and plenty of armor, which means you can drive away from them. They can shoot at you, and you can shoot at them. It essentially, it is the holy journey right here. Yeah, all three options are on the table. You can drive, you can run away, you can outlast them, or you can kill them. Whichever one you feel like. Up to you. Oh, there's a helicopter above here. Is that our... Oh, right. Where's my flare gun? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Probably. Oh. Okay, they've got you. Now follow the chopper. Make the drop, and we're good. Okay. It's a bit of a more complicated one, but it's fine. I prefer you just straight up tell me where you want me to go instead of all this hop-up. But, you know what? Whatever floats your boat. Here, do not come in front of me. This car will fuck you up. You want me to cross that? I'm in a van. Fine, I'll cross it. But only because you're paying me so good for it. I'm losing the helicopter. I'm losing the helicopter. Oh! Oh boy. The helicopter is choosing the worst path. Jesus. I'm having a real hard time following it. Turn around, car! I'm gonna lose this helicopter because he picked the worst path possible. He picked a path that was fine for the helicopter, but god-awful for me. The hell? Just fly where you want me to go, my man. Is it here? Do you want me to deliver up here? I can deliver up here. It's fine. Just tell me. No? We're passing this. Okay, fine. Let's pass it. We're rejoining the highway. Where do you want me to go now? Okay, we're going off-road again. Okay, great. That went so well earlier. I'm on a train track right now. You want me to live by the electrical plant? Is that it? I'm on a train track, for God's sakes. Jesus. Sorry, bud. Bad planning on the buyer part. My God. Wasn't that the... Where am I delivering to, sir? Please explain. I beg of you, explain where the hell it is we're going. Because I got no clue. I can't cut across there right now. There's an entire mountain in my way. Also, there were easier ways of getting where we are. Are we going in there? I'm not... God Christ. Fuck, I can't go through there! The car is too big! Just tell me where you want to go, and we'll go there, helicopter. Don't make me do all this fucking mumbo jumbo. Christ. What is this? You taking me to Narnia? What is this path? God damn it. Where are you going now? I can't tell he's going further out. You should still be heading straight for this road up here. Okay. Is this where you want to go? I got no fucking clue where this guy's going. I hate this. This is the worst. Where are we going? This is the O'Neill's farms, I think. Are you the O'Neill's? God damn it, I'm losing the truck so fast. Oh, well, if we weren't at the O'Neills before, we certainly are now. Let's hope they're not going to be too happy about us being here. Oh, no, it's here. The O'Neills are buying from us. All right.
Just to let you know, you have a happy customer. I'm gonna wire you that money.
Sure. Okay, and I need my car now. Mechanic.
You calling for some wheels?
Yeah.
I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Mansion. Can you give me like Deluxo?
Coming at you.
I'm curious. Do I have anything in Moss Mutual? I don't know. No. I don't have any cars right now that I need to pay for.
You should call me.
Fuck off, Martin. Don't drive into me. Are you crazy?
Good Lord above.
That's what you get. That's what you get. All right. He bunked into me. I'm bunking into him. The end. I shall not have it any other way. I cannot see anything ahead of me. It is just dark. You want to know the downsides of having a really cool QD OLED monitor? Darkness is pure darkness, which is great for movies. It creates a better experience in that regard. For gaming, not so much. I think, quite honestly, like, I think for TVs, having something like an OLED, even like QD OLED, I think that's great. I think I would love to have that. But for my monitor for gaming, I think I want to go back to an IPS monitor. I mean, I'm not gonna buy a new monitor right now. This thing is crazy good. It's just that, like, looking at my preview of my top right with OBS, I can see better at what's ahead of us than I can on my monitor in front of me. Is that the prison? No. Okay, we're good then. Thought for a second we're about to run over the prison. They don't like flying, us flying over them. They prefer that we didn't. I wonder what is they're building out there. I doubt it's ever going to be done. I think it's just prop in the background, but it's kind of fun. Just trying to think about what on Earth could have been. What on Earth it could have been. Hold on. You can kind of see it. You can see the heat underneath the... I wish you can see actual fire coming underneath the wheels as well, and not just the heat, but oh, there's a plane there. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really care, but it's cool. I can't deny the coolness of it. Why is my controller vibrating like crazy right now? Does it think I want any part of that plane? Because I don't. I'm bagging out. I'm bagging out. I still hear it. Too bad, plane. I ain't gonna save you. You're on your own. Oh, it just crashed. All right. I kind of want to check in the basement to double check that all of my vehicles are like maxed out. It's still transactions and through some transaction. I don't know what it is. Hey, boss. Hey, how you doing? Marcus, you got anything for me this time around? I'm not asking because I want something. I'm asking because I always expect you to have something for me. And I'm always worried the further in I get what on earth it could be. I think we're fine. I think Marcus got it under control. All right. Thanks, Marcus. Good as always. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to check the basement real quick. I can't remember which floor it's on. Is it on the second floor or is it on the fifth floor? The vehicles are. Because I think you upgrade them on the level they're at, but I just can't remember whether they're on the second or third floor. Not here. So they're probably terabyte. Yeah. I changed my right tattoo, by the way. I don't like the sword. I thought it was kind of boring. So I changed it up. I mean, that is a big old bus. The hell is this floor? I don't remember what's inside of here. What? Is there any upgrades to be made here? Doesn't look like it. You can go inside of... What are you? I forget. So we're almost done today, and I've caught... Oh, it's mini games, and then I can upgrade weapons over here. All right. I don't think... Oh, hello. Yeah, this is part of the stuff that I want to do now is I want to finish unlocking everything in here. Because I don't have everything unlocked here. And all this is owned and part of... Jesus. All arounds. See, where is it? Carbine rifle. There you go. Armor piercing rounds. Jesus. That's a lot of money too. Is that 606? No, 66,000. Yeah. I can't read. I've got flashlight on it. I don't have a... No, I do have a scope on it. Oh, it's the large scope. Got it. I got the suppressor on it, and there are plenty of other ones to pick from. I don't have a bigger barrel. Yeah. I wanna figure out all this stuff. What kind of armor piercing rounds for this thing would be insane. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Well, okay, so I can do this stuff down here again. Okay, that's interesting. I know I have the other truck. I forget the name of it. The even bigger truck that actually you can put a car inside, and that's where you can like modify some cars to have like weapons and stuff. That's also really expensive. So I'm guessing 4th level is where the other cars are at. The ones you actually use for selling products here. We'll end today's stream with that because it's supposed to end in 3 minutes, but I know what we have ahead of us is going to take more. Nope. What the fuck? Where are the cars then? I know there's a level that has all the big trucks and everything. I just forget which level it is. Huh? Where is it all? Oh, hey, I see you put some of your shit on the shelf. Okay. Okay, so it was actually slightly lower overall than I expected, 220. So that means more or less the value of what we had was around 60,000. So we got 15k more from it. Basement level 1 was there. Maybe that's it? I feel like we already did level 1 though. No, this is it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. And I should be able to find a guy down here who should do some, be able to do some upgrades for us. Right? I'm not crazy. You can upgrade these vehicles. Is the guy not in today? The hell? Maybe I have to get into the vehicles? I don't think I've ever sold with this bad boy. Armor plating rounds. I can buy light armor. Why would I go down? I've agreed. I've already smashed out that part. I haven't paid for the lights, but there's really no need to either. I can get a camo on it, but it's gonna cost a lot of money, and it's not really worth it, is it? I have barbed wire on the roof. Okay, that's definitely worth it. Secondary weapon. Oh, remote grenade launcher. Proximity mine. Hello. That's a lot of money. I don't want to spend that right now. Yeah. The thing is, we're not going to be using this truck most likely anyway anytime soon, so exit the vehicle. And then there's the mule, which I haven't ever used either. Let's really go to the truck that we are going to use today. This bad boy. Armor plating. I already have the best armor plating available for this thing. I already have the best brakes, the best engine. I don't have the best lights, but I don't really need that. I don't really need the paint either. I'm kind of good on that front. Oh, these are free though. Windows. Yeah, just keep them like that. I can buy track wheels. I don't know why I'd want to. I think having off-road wheels are much better in this case. They're bulletproof, so that's what we want. I don't have proximity mines, but I do have the remote minigun, so that's really all that matters. Oh, it's a mounted minigun. Where does that go? Oh, it's on the front. Yeah, this is way better. It's turbo tuned already. Yeah, that's already looking good, so I think we're fine. What about the mule? So I know the truck now has some upgrades waiting for us, but I'm not sure we're going to get to that thing anytime soon. I already have the best armor, I have the best brakes, best engine. Let's see. Transmissions maxed out, turbos maxed out, weapons. We don't have the proximity mine. We do have the remote grenade launcher, and we have the missiles. Okay. So this thing, although not fully maxed out, I think it's maxed out as it kind of needs to be for the time being. Okay. Okay. In that case, let's head upstairs again and then sell. Actually, I don't actually need to. The computer is right here. We can use this one as well. So all the goods. All the goods. Yeah, 218. So that means, yeah, around 60 bucks. We got 20-ish. 15, 20 bucks for 15, 20 bucks extra for doing it as this thing. So that's not nothing. That's not nothing. All right. Let's see. I mean, that makes it so that we're gonna sell for a total of around 300. Yeah, sell it all. It's low, but whatever. This is the levels that I'm usually selling at anyway, so it's fine.
Hey.
I mean, I will say I probably should start selling at higher levels, because from my understanding, let me see here where we actually going. Okay, so maybe go up to this one first, this one second, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah. My understanding with the way that the system works, so no Tony takes 10% cut, but what I didn't know is there's actually a limit to how much he's allowed to take. So obviously if you sell for $1 million, so he's going to take 10% everything every time, so 10% of it would be 100 grand. But if you sell for, let's say, over $1 million, he can't take a higher amount, essentially. He's still going to be only taking 100K. So he has a limit of 100K, how much he can take. So you're making a higher profit the more over $1 million you're essentially selling for, is what I've come to understand. There we go. But this shouldn't be that difficult. Should be nice and easy one. And we're gonna make a pretty good amount of money from it. I want to say profit-wise, I think it's about $0 today. All in all, we're gonna make $0. $0 is what we will have made today. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm gonna crash through their... Yeah, I don't really care. They can come at me if they want to. Oh no, they're in cars. Oh, the horrors of them being in cars. It's not like this thing is stupidly overly heavy armored and I have bulletproof tires. Oh no. Did these guys think through this plan? They're kind of just risking it for the biscuit. And I'll tell you what, they're not going to get the biscuit. This thing is faster than them, I believe, both on-road and off-road. On top of that, it's got such a heavy armor plating that nothing what they have is going to really pierce it, and the amount of damage they might do to me is minimal. Because it's going to be a lucky shot if they're going to make it through the small peepholes that there are in the armor. And then... Oh no, they got cars coming from most direction. My God. I'm not even gonna bother shooting at you guys. Oh, the other guy crashed into me. There we go, hold on. Okay, where we go next? Up there. There we go. Burm, 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 burm. Oh no, they've taken out my lights. Whatever will I do? Yeah, they have not thought this through on their end. I tell you that much. They have not thought this through. This is an easy dub for me. Yeah, should be fine. I mean, we could go to the right and then go upwards. But I think it's going to be easier if we do it like this and just head straight for this one, head down to the one on the right, and then finish off by going up to the one on the left. I think that's our best bet. What did you expect, brother? Peace out. Let me just set the GPS real quick. You want to know how unbothered I am by them? I'll stop the car real quick and set the GPS. That's how unbothered I am by them. Oh no, whatever will I do? I have to set the GPS real quick. They're gonna catch up to me. Oh no. Alright, go, it's fine. I think, yeah, I'm as I thought, I'm also faster than off the road. God damn, Wes. You really didn't think this one through, did ya? Let's see here. And then final drop off is up here. Here we go. Nice and easy. If it somehow wasn't in the back before, it certainly is now. Let's see, are they going to send more cars? I mean, I got 3 kilometers to go. They are free to send whatever vehicles they wish at me, but they're going to need to send a tank if they're going to stop me. But I'm just saying, look, at the amount of firepower you need to stop me, I'm just saying you're risking the product at that point. So it's really, I've made it so that you would quite literally have to like get at me psychologically for the product to still be worth as much as it is right now. Like, you'd have to somehow convince me to get out of the vehicle by myself and give up the car. There's no other way. And I don't talk. And sure, people know who I know and things like that, but I don't know if I know anyone, you know, that well that, you know, they can really threaten me with getting at them. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna work. They got nothing on me. Nothing. They didn't even bother for the last bit. They haven't showed up one bit. There we go. Nice. Beautiful work, boys. Beautiful work all around. Earn a total of 50. I've made 50 million in the game. All right. Uh-huh. I have 2 of these where it's like, grab this vehicle. The other one got buried so much that they were like, I better send it again. 5K there. There it is. Nice. Do we need to purchase any ammo? Sure. Well, so it's making 3 times as much money. Roughly 7,000 usually then, I guess. It's gonna try. No, I didn't. I was wondering where it's gonna charge from. It didn't charge from where I expected. Oh, now we have the money that I expected to have before. There we go. I thought we'd have like 3.2, and we do now. Here we go.
All right. What?
All right, let's end off in the best way possible. I'm gonna set the boss route here, and we'll fly back to my mansion. We'll do a little bit of stuff there. We'll pet the dog, and see what else. What else can we do? Can you close the door? Here it is. No, set a waypoint. There it is. So what else can we do? So I got to check on all my product. That means also checking in on the motorcycle businesses real quick, but it's fine. Because once I've checked all the CEO stuff, then we can just look at the motorcycle businesses from that point on, so we should be fine. Gotta pet the dog, and I think we gotta do some exercise as well, and then we'll call it a day there. That feels like a good ending point. Yeah, you know, we'll talk about for the stream for the rest of the week once we're done with all. For now, let's focus on getting them back. I saw there was a helipad on the mansion roof, so we can land the helicopter there. Should make it real easy. Let's finish off in the room. So let's try to find the dog first, and then we'll do the workout secondary, and then we'll head to the office last. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I truly think, especially now that, like, I don't see what I need to spend big amounts of money. Like, right now, I'm spending, what? How much is that? I mean, I'm spending a good chunk of money. Maybe, like, 100K? Every now and then in the game. But I'm making back a lot more, I feel like. Like, I'm spending 10K in the nightclub, switching the DJs, and that's really it. There it is. Most of the money I'm spending is for, like, sourcing stuff, yeah, I guess 200K for like all the other stuff as well. But all that's going to be lowering now that I'm not going to do all the motorcycle businesses anymore. Okay, let's see if we can find the dog. Got to make sure I pet him before we leave. That's very important. Oh, kitty's sleeping. Is he? Yeah, I figured. He usually doesn't go that many places, so it's fairly easy once you've seen his locations to know where the dog is going to be. I'm saying it's a he because I chose a male dog. Hey, buddy! I missed you. I missed you with all my heart. Let's pet you. Let's pet you. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Let's pet you again. Oh, such a good boy. Such a good boy. Let's do. Look, there. You're such a good boy. Yeah. I want to keep petting him, but I gotta finish off. Make sure we get our reps in. You know, make sure we get our exercise done. I didn't do that yesterday, so we'll do that today. They closed my gym nearby, so now I'll have to do my workouts digitally from this point on.
According to my statistics, 70% of San Andrean billionaires have a regular fitness regime. 70% are also sociopathic. Food for thought, sir.
Thank you. Personal best is 8. I'm just smashing the A button. He's pushing. Come on. Can we make it to 9 today? Oh, he quit at 8. That's fair enough. I'm assuming for him to do more, he has to like actually like increase his his stamina, his strength. The strength meter needs to go up. Popularity slightly down. Spoken no DJ. Tale of Us, you're back. I don't think I'm doing that right, but it's pretty fun. Stock is looking pretty good. Get it back up. Let's see here. I can fast unlock, but right now, okay, so what are we on par? Looks like a gun. I don't know which one of these it is. View unlocked. It looks to be this one. I'm not sure. I don't want to pay for them to get unlocked at this point, so I'm just going to have it just go until we're done. In the past, I spent a lot of money on having it like actually do it a little bit. I'm sorry, what? I don't own these upgrades? This will speed up manufacturing. Yes. Staff upgrade, yes. And yes. Okay, so I've just spent 2 million on this. But it should increase everything. So with this higher quality equipment, this will speed up your manufacturing and research time, improve the overall value of your stock, and allow your supplies to stretch further. Purchase this upgrade to hire more staff. This will speed up your manufacturing and research time and improve overall value of your stock. Okay. I thought I had all these. Maybe it's because I switched over to the other one. We're running low on cocaine, but I can't touch that one right now. How are we looking for special cargo? Almost filled up. Okay, that's pretty good. And I need to look into selling some of these slowly. I have quite a bit of tobacco and alcohol, and I'm gonna make a pretty good money from selling it. Let's see here. Let's get up, switch over to the motorcycle business, and then I'll make sure that some of the motorcycle business will actually have some supply to work on. You're now president of Tron Legacy. It's also technically wrong because I don't think the movie has those 2 dots there. Cocaine, I still want to keep going. It makes a lot of good money. Yeah, it's already got 200K waiting for me in here, so keep that supply up. Meth lab. How much are you selling for is the real question. you're a little over half, and you want to sell for 209. I mean, we can just do the in-city one, and I mean, you want to sell for 300 for going out of style. I think we're doing the in-city one, but yeah. Weed farm. We just sold you. I'm kind of curious. 90 for like, your managed security has prevented a raid in the cocaine lockup. Well, that's nice. I heard, although the text doesn't agree with that, but I heard that getting the Manson security stuff means that you won't ever get raided on any one of them. The counterfeit cash was like really, yeah, it's really good. So let's make sure that stays applies, even though it means I'm going to be below 1 million now. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then let's not do document forgery from this point on. Okay, so the top 4 are fine, I think. They're going to be a little bit of a hassle to deal with. But like, for example, like I just spent, what was it, 75,000 getting stuff in. I can already make that back just selling what little is there. I think it's fine. I think in the long run, it's going to make its money back just fine. So I think we're good. Okay, well, folks, with that, I think we are going to call it. Just push my button back. All right. I'm going to close the game down now. There we go. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on as well stuff, the changes stuff like the weekly event stuff. So like what is going to earn us more money. And then for 1 week, we might focus on one thing. Another week, we might focus more on another thing. For now, we're a little bit all over the place, I know, but hopefully in time that should kind of level out. Anyway, I'm going to get the VOD uploaded. It's kind of interesting right now. I kind of want to talk about this a little bit. I'm kind of at a point right now where I have a lot of VODs locally on my computer. And I'm kind of like, should I keep having them there? Like, is it really worth having them there continuously? Also because like at the end of the day, I kind of want to just upload them to YouTube. And I think the ones that I have fixed audio-wise, I think I should be able to leave, like all the newer stuff as well. Once it's on YouTube, I feel like it's fine. But also because like, I don't think it's going to matter too much if I'll like in the end go back and like have it, I don't think it's going to matter too much if like it's going to be a little like let's say I decide to make like a compilation. I don't think it's going to be too bad, even if it means it runs through the compression twice. If I download something from YouTube and then use that for something and then like put it back, or like upload new ones, but one stuff that already has the compression. Because the only real reason I have the VODs right now was so that if, let's say, there's some copyrighted music in there somewhere, then I can go in, edit that out, and then still have my voice here fairly easily. So once like once I know the audio is good on a stream, then I'm kind of golden at that point, you know, because then there's nothing really more to touch. So there's a question for me whether I should still keep them locally on the computer, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm figuring that out. But okay, so I am planning on being back again, hopefully this week. Although I don't have like a specific day in mind right now. Essentially, I definitely want to do some more streams. For sure. Like I'm enjoying these GTA streams, and I also want to do more Rivals. I also want to do some Overwatch. I'm in my public games era right now. So yeah, GTA Online, Forza Horizon, Marvel Rivals, and Overwatch 2 were the games I'm kind of thinking about playing right now. So we'll I'm not running out of ideas for streams right now. I may be just doing what I think is going to be the most fun for myself on the day. In this case, I had prepared a lot for today, and I kind of knew what I wanted to go with. I might have to try. I mean, we can try next time I do GTA and go to a public lobby and see if that makes any difference for like for trying to do the drug missions, whatever they were called. But I'm not sure it is. I think I need to try and find some people myself and plan some stuff out. But I don't know that many at this point, so we'll see how that goes. I think I'm gonna be fine without the acid lab. I think I'm gonna be fine. It seems like I have plenty other ways of making good money. It was just a nice to have the acid lab as well. I just spent, what is it, 2 million in total. I want to say about 3 million today, so I have a lot of work to make up for. So we'll see if I can get back up to where we're within a decent amount of time. Then I don't see a reason to necessarily having to get the acid lab, but we'll see. But like I said, I should be back at one point this week. At one point, I'm not sure when, but at one point. And then we'll kind of see what happens. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I can guarantee that much. I have to be in bed fairly earlier than I can do a stream. So no stream tomorrow, but maybe I'll be here Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. We'll see. We'll see in due time. For now, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I just realized there's no music. Oh, the playlist ran out. How long have I just been sitting here in silence? Doesn't matter. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.